All right, the question we're answering is, can staying curious keep your brain young and keep your brain fresh? Is it possible? What are some research-backed ways that we can stay curious about the world, and what does it do? So what are some ways to stay young, deepen your love for others, and stay curious about the world? Number 1, cultivate diverse interests. How to do it? Pursue a variety of activities and hobbies that challenge you. This could range from learning a new language to taking up a musical instrument or exploring different cultures through books and documentaries. What's the research say? Diverse mental activities can help maintain brain plasticity and cognitive function. Engaging with diverse cultures and perspectives can enhance empathy, making it easier to connect with the people around you. Number 2, ask questions. Adopt a questioning mindset. Whether it's in conversations while reading, ask questions like why, how, and what if. Ask questions like why, how, and what if. Research-backed. Questioning can stimulate curiosity, which is associated with increased activity in the brain's memory and learning centers. Number 3, lifelong learning. How to do it? Engage in continuous education, whether formally through classes and courses, informally through self-study or online platforms. Research-backed benefits. Promotes neurogenesis, can promote a growth of new neurons, keeping the brain young and healthy. Increases understanding and compassion. Learning about people's lives and experiences can foster deep understanding and compassion for others while enhancing love for humanity. Number 4, mindfulness and observation. How to do it? Practice mindfulness techniques such as meditation, mindful walking, which encourage you to observe the environment. One of my favorite things that I've learned about mindfulness and observation is this Japanese practice of forest bathing. It's where you go into the woods, into the forest, and just kind of notice and feel and enjoy what the forest is. Look at all the little things. I like to bring my camera and take little close-ups and macro photos of things, but that is one of my favorite ways to be mindful, is to go into the woods and just feel what it feels like. Number 5, embrace novelty and change. How to do it? Seek out new experiences and be open to change. So embracing novelty and change, one of my favorite things I've ever tried to do is surfing. I did it once as a kid when I was about 14 years old, and then I decided I want to try surfing in Lake Michigan. Got a surfboard, had a bodyboard. I know how to bodyboard, did that pretty well. But I learned what the waves are like in Lake Michigan. There's a day every once in a while where the waves are great, but most of the time the waves don't happen like they do in the ocean. But I had to learn that and kind of understand that. So then I shifted into surf skate, and surf skating is the same motion as surfing in a way on a skateboard. So I got to practice that while enjoying the idea of when the perfect day for surfing would come. And the activity of learning those new things, I could feel my 40-year-old brain trying to figure out and be flexible in that new scenario, in that new situation. So there's a curiosity to the actual trying of new things, the curiosity of when you run into a problem and what are you going to do about that problem and how are you going to adapt to learning this new activity. I think that's one of my favorite things. Eliza, what are you curious about?
I'm curious about why I need a lot of stuff.
Why Eliza's curious why she needs a lot of stuff. I'm curious why when I wake up in the morning, my eyes, or at least I think they look terrible. They're very puffy. So the research says that keeping curious and doing different activities can keep your brain young. It can help you feel young. It can keep your zest for life. I hope you try some of these activities to keep yourself young and creative and curious about the world around you. See you next time.